Hey Capricorn, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle. Today we are going to dig in. We want to see what is going on with the person on your mind. The person that was on your mind when you clicked on this video. After we pull a couple of tarot, we're also going to be looking at some oracle cards. Today I'm working with the Island Times Wellness card and also the Moon Magic. All right, let's get one more on what is going on. Okay. Well, the very first thing that I can see here is that there's been a decision of some sort, or I guess there's been an awakening within you or your individual, and that has then led into some type of beginning with them. So we have our Judgment card here, right? And this is that awakening. This is that, where you are coming to this place where you have done your self-reflection, you've done all of your inner work, or at least you've worked on a majority of it, and now you're ready for a new beginning. And so this is the Fool card. Now you're ready for a new beginning, right? A new situation, a new opportunity, whether this be a new relationship. Maybe your relationship together is new. If you are not talking, then they're having an awakening because they want a new situation with you. And then we have the Eight of Wands, and this is wanting movement, wanting to take that action, wanting to talk about things, right? Wanting to make sure that you are open and communicating with each other. And so as of right now, if I were just looking at what we have so far, I would say that there's been a realization that the two of you want to have something together, that there is an opportunity with the two of you together, and that, you are either already taking action towards this and very excited about this situation of being in a relationship together, or you want to, or they want to. Hopefully the both of you. With the Judgment card being here, you really see that as being some type of justice for you. And so there may have been a situation where, maybe you both have had some tough times with relationships, but it looks like you or both of you are ready for a new beginning and ready to take the action to do it, right? With the Eight of Wands. So having an awakening, having a new beginning, and actually taking the actions that are needed to make that new beginning work. So this is beautiful. Let's get one or two more and let's see what's going on. What type of movement is needed? What type of movement is needed? Okay, the Ten of Swords in the reverse is the movement that's needed is you have to move past the past. Right? You have to overcome anything that went on in the past. You have to rise above those low feelings that you might have felt. This is escaping the past. This is having a new beginning. And this is the Star in the reverse. This was at one point you had a streak of bad luck, or they did. And you started to maybe feel a little bit negative. And that's why this Ten of Swords is showing up with the Star in the reverses. These are things that you have to overcome. You can't let the past consume you, right? You have to let the past help you learn. And that's what's going on here, is when you have this awakening and you want to go into a new relationship, just remember all of the things from the past, because even though relationships in the past, somebody may have, done you wrong, there may have been things that you did wrong in those relationships as well. And so these cards are just cautioning you that as you go into that new beginning, just make sure that you're learning from the past, and that you're not going and doing those same things. Because if you continue doing anything that maybe would have caused a relationship in the past to falter, or things that you weren't contributing to it that were in a positive manner, they can cause the movement to stop, which is the Chariot in the reverse. It can cause a complete stagnancy and you not moving forward. And so it's really important that both you and your person that's on your mind, if you're going into this new beginning, if you've already started it, that you're learning from the past and you're not bringing those past wounds. When you look at this Ten of Swords, look at all those swords in the back. We've all been through our traumas, right, with relationships and with situations. And so we just don't want to bring that type of stuff into a new situation. You have this Fool card here because, this is taking that chance. This is being open to it. And then you've got the Six of Cups. So this may be somebody that you've known for a long time. You may have even known them when you were children, but you definitely have very good memories together. Very good past memories. When you think about this person that's on your mind, or vice versa, when they think about you, they're good memories. And something to do with, possibly childhood memories. Again, you may have known each other when you were children. Okay, and then we've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And so we just want to make sure that, obviously you guys are coming from, oh man, and we got the Justice in the reverse. You two may have just come from situations that were very difficult. And I don't mean just coming out of them, but maybe just coming out of them from a mental standpoint, right? And really starting to be open. And so I keep seeing these reminders of not repeating the past, of making sure that what you're giving out into this relationship is balanced, and making sure that what you are giving is fair and honest. And so, if you're going to take this chance together, or if you are already taking this chance together, just make sure that you learn from that past that you both have had. And maybe it's good to talk about a little bit of those things that have happened in your past together and help each other to understand, so that you can both get different perspectives on where each other is coming from. All right, let's get a couple of these oracle cards, and let's see if we can get a little bit more. Oh man, look at that. We have the Soulmates card. So whoever you are thinking about, you are definitely really drawn to this person, or they are really drawn to you. And, it could be very easy with this golden mirror to do a lot of, in the newer stages of a relationship, we can do what's called like that love bombing, right? Where you're giving. Just make sure that when you come across somebody like this, that you're so drawn to and you're so connected to, and you have the Fool card that's popping out here, just make sure that you are, in a sense, giving what you can give on a regular basis. And what I mean by that is, don't, overdo it. A soulmate or somebody that you're drawn to in that manner, you don't have to overdo it, or they don't have to overdo it with you. You have to do realistic things. If you're not willing every day to get up and put a blanket down on the ground for somebody to walk out the door, then don't start it in the beginning, right? If you don't want to put rose petals down in front of somebody's feet when they walk, then don't start it, right? And so all this is cautioning you too, is don't love bomb somebody in something that you're not able to keep up with. Be yourself 100%. Give what you give on a regular basis. And then we have Stabbed in the Back, and that was in the reverse. And this is really putting an end to the heartbreak. You guys have found each other, and soulmates, I believe that you have a lot of different kindred spirits, but there's that sometimes that one or two people in your life that really give you that feeling of like, wow, where have you been? Like, I feel like I've just known you forever. And that's why this card is coming up. And also we learn a lot from our soulmates. So the fact that, if both of you are going through overcoming the different things that you have been through in your life, it's because you are drawn together so that you can heal. And then here we have the palm tree, and this is just paradise together, right? This is really having stability in a situation, grounded, and also just having a good time. When you think about palm trees, you kind of think about resorts, relaxation, and things of that manner. And this is wonderful too, because this says karmic relationship, and that's in the reverse. And all those painful relationships that you guys have been trying to get over, you or your person or both of you have been trying to get over, the reason why is because they were karmic. And karmic relationships are sent here just so you can learn, not so you can keep. And so the good thing is that this is in the reverse. So this is not a karmic relationship. This is a relationship in which, you both are coming to the table having learned from the past and wanting to overcome the past. And you guys are coming into this situation in a healthy way. And then we have, I assess matters carefully and discern wisely. And that's what you guys have done, because I believe that one or both of you have had some really shaky situations or relationships in the past. And it looks like things are changing with this situation. All right, one more of the moon magic, and then we're going to go to some personal messages. I think this one is pretty clear. You're going to have balance. You're going to have that happiness, just as long as you don't bring past pains and stuff into it in an unhealthy way. All right, this says, I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. And that's the truth. Just don't bring in, anything negative from the past. If you've healed, then let it go. All right, I've shuffled these in advance. Whatever falls out, these are going to be your messages. We got a jumper here. It just ran away. We're going to read that one first. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, the first one that tried to run away says, stay away from negative people. So hopefully that's what you are doing, and that's what your person is doing, is staying away from the negativity, because it looks like you guys may have had enough negative people in your life in the past. All right, Why aren't you proud of your accomplishments? And this goes back to just doing shadow work and things of that nature and going within so that you can learn from the past. Learn from the past and be proud of the fact that you have learned from the past. Take a chance. I believe this is indeed what you are doing. You know, you guys are taking a chance. We got the Fool card here. That's new opportunities, new beginnings. And so that's absolutely what you guys are doing. And then we have moving forward is needed. And we just talked about how you cannot bring your past into this new situation, right? You want this to be a healthy situation, then you leave the negativity in the past. All right, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Sometimes it's purple. Guys, you got the freaking soulmate. So not only is it green, but it's taking on a whole new shade of color because most people don't find these types of connections easily, right? And so that's where the purple comes in. All right, we've got smoke and mirrors. And I think, you know, it's so funny that we have the golden mirror here where this is a one-sided relationship and self-absorbed, right, card and love bombing. Because if you put the smoke in the mirrors, you're not going to be able to see it that way. And so hopefully when we say smoke in the mirrors, what it's meaning here with the combination of that card is that you're not going to be one-sided, that you're not going to see things in that manner. All right, heavy is the burden you carry. You know, that's why you have to release things from the past. You have to let go so that when you come into this new opportunity and this new beginning together, you're not bringing all that weight in with you. And then wishes granted. Isn't that beautiful? You got wishes granted with all this beautiful. You may have wished for this person. That person may have wished for somebody like you, but your wishes are being granted. Why? Because the soulmates have come together. You found each other. All right. I'm always here for you. And that's exactly what soulmates are. They're always going to be there for you no matter what. This is very different. Again, we had the karmic relationship in the reverse. This is very different from karmic relationships in the past, which are based on, you know, sometimes negativity and addiction and things of that nature. This is a different type of situation with the soulmates coming out. So I definitely want to make sure that you guys are letting go of the pains from the past so that you can truly, truly go into this situation, a new situation without prior judgments, and that you are open to this because this is going to be a situation and a relationship like you guys have never seen before. And I wish you the most of luck with it. What a beautiful reading, Capricorn. I look forward to your next one, and definitely come back and check me out.